Psalms 8, verse number 3. Psalms 8, verse number 3. Psalms 8, verse number 3. Psalms 8, verse number 3.
Psalms 8, verse number 3.
Yes.
When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers,
when I consider your heavens,
the work of your fingers,
the work of your fingers,
the moon and the stars,
the moon and the stars,
which you have set in place.
which you have set in
Place.
my is saying, which you have ordained. When I consider your heavens and the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have ordained, which you have put in place. Oh yes. Okay. Now I hope we get something. Isaiah. Okay. Let me just quote a champion. Let me just quote. Yeah, you get it somewhere else. According to the book of Isaiah 66, verse number 2, it says, "For my hand made all things." The hand. Now it is God who is speaking. He said, "My hands made all things." Now all those things came into being, declares the Lord. The hands of God made all things that we perceive with our eye have been made by the Lord. And they begin to declare it is God Himself, and they begin to declare and say, all things that you see have been made by my hands. Oh, come on, somebody. Begin to speak to me. You are so quiet. Say, all things have been made by the hands of God. You have to appraise, champion, that we are still alive because of the hands of God. I want to declare and announce before the devil. It is Isaiah 66, verse number 2, and Psalms 8, verse number 3. Isaiah 66, verse number 2, it says, For my hands, it is God who is speaking. And with me, church, it is God who is speaking. He began to say, and my hands have made all things. All things, not some, all things are made by the hands of God, Now all those things came into being, declares the Lord. It is God Himself who declares. Even the life that you have has been made by God. The family that you are in has been made by God. The job that you are working has been made by God. Everything that you see in your life, and God say, everything that you see with your eyes has been made by me. Oh, it's by the hands of God that we are still alive. And I want to declare, as a prophet of God, there is no spirit that will snatch you out in the hands of God. There is no witchcraft who will snatch you out in the hands of God. And David said, when I consider, because you have to consider that everything you have awake today is by the hands of the Lord. You were supposed to be dead, but the hands of the Lord protected you, protected your family. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, because we are no witchcraft, there is no demons that will be able to kill you or destroy your life, because when there is a fingers, they are fingerprints. Now when the demons came and the witchcraft came in your life, they find the fingerprints of God in your life, in your body. That's why Paul said, I shall not fear, because in my body I bear the mark of Christ. In your body they are fingerprints of God. Now when the police officer, when there is a robbery or a house breaking, they don't run after the robber, but they search for the fingerprints. I want to declare as an oracle of God, when things are bad in your life, we are going to search the fingerprints. There are fingerprints of the Lord in your life. And I know, so we are the work of the hand of God. We are fingers of the Lord. When I see heavens, now I consider the work of the fingers of God. When I check the moon and the star is the work of the fingers of the Lord. I want to declare in the Bible say the heavens and the moon and the stars which you have ordained, and the version that we have read, it says which the Lord has put in place. I want to declare you have been put in place. There is no devil will destroy you. You have been put in place. Your success has been ordained by God. Let me declare and begin to shout, you are ordained by God. You are ordained by Jehovah. You are ordained. No one will move you. No one will destroy you, because you are ordained by God to prosper. You are ordained by God to go to your next level. Begin to shout and say, I'm ordained by God. It's either you hate me, it's either you speak bad or you gossip about me. I'm ordained by God. I am the hands of the Lord. How can you touch your neighbor? Say, neighbor, there is no mooches here. There is no witchcraft here. There is no sangomas here. But it's a work of the Lord. There is no drugs. I'm not selling any substance, but it's a work of the Lord. When you see me, I am the work of the Lord. May I declare as a prophet of God, when you see your kids, when you see your family, you better say, this is the hands of the Lord. When you see your kids growing before you, just declare and announce and say, I am growing. It's not by my intelligence, it's not my wisdom, it's not that I'm good enough or I'm better enough, but it is the hands of the Lord. You are the work of the hands of the Lord. It's not your ability, it's not your power. Oh God, you have to appoint champion. Now, according to the Bible, there is a paraphrase. Now, the Bible is giving us the paraphrase. Now, according to the book or the entire Bible, you have to appraise that from the book of Genesis and to the book of Revelation. When we speak about the hand of the Lord, the hand of the Lord, it appears 39 times. I realize what I'm saying. The entire Bible, you find the paraphrase of God. From Genesis to Revelation, we only read 39 times. You have to appraise, and Jesus at the cross, they beat him 39 times. Now, it was not the Romans who beat Jesus, but it was the hands of the Lord, because in the entire Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we find the paraphrase, we find 39 times we read about the hands of the Lord. You have to appraise. In the Old Testament, we find 36 times in the Old Testament. Now the hands of the Lord is appeared in the book of Old Testament. It appeared 39 times, and in the book of the New Testament, it only appeared 3 times. You have to appraise. Now, number 3 is stand for the Trinity of God. And now you have to understand the Trinity of God, which is the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Now Jesus, he died on the 10th day, he was risen. So the hands of God, bless you, the hands of God, in the Old Testament it appeared 3 times. I will hands again. In the Old Testament it appeared 36 times. The entire Old Testament, and as I will hands again, and in the book of the New Testament it appeared 3 times. 3 times by the Lord. We read about the hands of the Lord. Now we have to appraise, champion. There is a difference between the hand of the Lord and the hand of God. Now the hand of the Lord, as I say, it appeared in the entire Bible 39 times, and with God, what is called the hands of God. The hands of God. The hands of God. Now the paraphrase of the hands of God is 16 times in the entire Bible. It's 16 times in the entire Bible. 7 times in the book of the Old Testament, we find the hand of the Lord. Come on, somebody shout the hands of the Lord, of God. Sorry, the hands of God. Sorry, the hands of God. Shout the hands of God. The hands of God is appeared 7 times in Old Testament. Now we have to appraise. Number 7 is a number of perfection. Number 7 is a number of perfection. When God created the universe, on the 7th day he rested. Now I declare a rest has arrived. Your number 7 has come, and the perfection number has come. When they rotate the walls of Jericho, and now they rotate the walls of Jericho, they rotate them 7 times. On the 7th, they begin to make trumpets and to make a holy sound, and the walls of Jericho begin to go down. I declare as a prophet of God, your problem is going down, because the hands of God is at work. The hands of God is about to pull your sickness. The hands of God is about to pull your depression and your stress. And the hands of God is about to pull down all the strongholds in your life. Can you shout hands of God? When the hand of God is present, I begin to see the universe. And the Bible says in the book of John chapter number 1, and it says in the beginning, there was the Word, and the same Word was with God, and the same Word was with God, and nothing manifested apart of the Word of God. Nothing was in place let be a deliverance, and there was a deliverance. There is a word that can create a way where there is no way. There is a way where can open the Red Sea. There is a way, that can raise Lazarus from the dead. There is a way, the word that can raise your finances. There is a word that can raise your family. There is a word. I need the word. Tell me the word. I don't need the story, but I need the word. It's only the word. The word can change my life. It's only the word. The word can empower me. It's only the word that can make me to press on. It's only the word. And now we are the generation of the word. I need the word. Now you have to praise as I rehearse, as I have come to tell you that the hands of the Lord is in charge. I have come to tell you that the hands of God is in charge. As I say, the hands of God in the book of Old Testament has been paraphrased 7 times. In the book of New Testament, it appeared 9 times. You have to appraise. Number 9, they are 9 gifts of the Spirit. And number 9, it is the number of restoration. Number 9 is a number to gain back. Number 9 is a season to gain back. Now it appears 9 times the hand of the Lord, the hands of God. It appeared 9 times in the New Testament. The hands of God is pushing you. You are about to gain back your business. You are about to gain back your prosperity. It's the hands of God. The hands of God. You are been declared in the New Testament. It's 9 times. Can you shout 9 times if you are here? And now I know. Shout 9 times. I'm about to gain back. I'm in my labor ward. I'm about to push. I'm about to push. Look at me and say push. Until something happens. You are in your new chapter. You are about to gain back. Devil is a liar. You are about to gain back. Says so many times. I'm about to gain back. I'm about to gain back. I'm not barren anymore. Shout, I'm about to gain back. God, let me just retire today, and I want to retire like this. You have to praise champion. Now the hands of the Lord, every time when you find the hand of the Lord, that is why the hand of the Lord, it represents a divine approval. Every time when you find the hand of the Lord, the hand of the Lord, I've here in the book of Ezekiel 37, I've here Ezekiel says, the hands of the Lord took me into a valley of the dry bones. That was the approval. When you see the hands of the Lord, is a divine approval. Now the hands of the Lord upon your life is there to approve you. When men disapprove you, but the hands of God give you a divine approval. I hear Jesus say, the hands of the Lord is upon me. The hands of the Lord is upon your family and the approval. But the hand of the Lord, the hands of the Lord, the hands of the Lord, the hands of the Lord. And I don't know who declares about your life, but I want to tell you that listen to them. Say, I see the hands. I see the hands. I see the hands as an approval. And take it to the family. I will come here passing. I will come here moving. But when I see, oh, Shabbat, Kudi Hashida, Leheshida, Bayana Bashana, Bayana Bashabula, Bayana Bakuruma, the hands of the Lord. The hands of the Lord is an approval. The hands of the Lord is the hands that is able to accept the sacrifice. The hands of the Lord is there to uproot. I hear the author say, let the weak say I'm strong. Let the poor say I'm rich. It's not by might, it's not by power, but it's by the Spirit of the living God, of the living God. Look your neighbor into the eyes. Say, the hands of God is there to approve you, is there to open doors for you. The hands of the Lord is there to open the rescue. The hands of the Lord is there to open the river chapter. The hands of the Lord is there to take you high. The hands of Udum Shabela Tatama, Anibela, Anishisada, Anibela. Give you not to tap it. Mama, where the sun can soul. Let me fall unto the hands of the Lord. Let me fall with an itching. Let you fall. Fall unto the house of the Lord. I hear the hand of the Lord. According to the book of Exodus 14, it says, verse number 3, the battle is not yours, but the battle is for the Lord. The Egyptians that you see today, you shall see them no more. I hear God speak in the book of Exodus, chapter number 9, verse number 1. He says, Moses, go and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. The hand of the Lord is there to take you out of Egypt, take you out of debt, take you out of lack, take you out of poverty, take you out of sickness. Can you shout, I'm coming out? Because the hand of the Lord is involved. The hand of the Lord is there as an approval. We have to approach champion according to the book of Kings. And the Bible is telling us there was a king, there was a prophet by the name of Elisha, and speak to his servant Gehazi. He said, I hear the sound of the abundant rain. I hear the sound of your breakthrough. Do you come to do more? When Malazako? Do you come to do more? When promotion? Do you come to do more? When Malazako? Do you come to do more? Do you come to do more? And the Bible said, here come the pillar of cloud. And the Bible is understand so it was like a palm or in the hands of a human being. Why would I decide so when the hand is involved, I hear the prophet say, "Hello, kitchen, banana, in my freaking food." And I said, "In my mouth, what do things?" nemali yomndeni yohlala endlini enkulu yohlala imoto enkulu imali yomndeni angiholi imali yomndeni ngihole esandleni. There are people who can ask you, you've got 2 cars, you've got cars. Kakukhala njalo iphuma lenyama, iphuma ngamawingi, uhlala evraya, upraya ngani wena? Upraya ngani? But angazi nami, kodwa kunesandla, sandla lapha. Balo, ukhona kanjani? Nikhona kanjani kwamba ngemoto edurayo? Angazi nami, mangivela mina, kodwa mangibheka isandla, nebona, uvele esandleni. Ubheka umuzi, uvele esandleni. Ubheka nakho, uvele esandleni. Hayi mani, ubuhle, asikho kophathela intobisa. Hayi, asilebonathi, le. Hayi. Akuthi kwathi ukugcwele shiya. Akugcwele shiya lo. Esandleni, akusiwile. Kunabantu abagqoke iwivu, ihlala igqokile. Kunabantu abagqoke iwivu, ihlala la njengekhemisi, akusiwivu. Hayi. But there is a house. There is a house. There is a house. Now, you have to appraise the hand of the Lord. It represents a divine approval. Come on, shout, a divine approval. The hands of God. The hands of God. It represents the divine work. When you see the hands of God, you see God at work. It is God at work. It is God at work. That is why the Bible, according to the book of Genesis, the Bible says Genesis chapter 1, the earth was without form, the earth was formless, and God began to work. He began to do He began to do. And the Bible says we have to upgrade, we have to upgrade, and the Bible is telling us the hand of God is appeared 7 times, and we find in this chapter the hand of God is working from the very first day to the very 7th day. The hand of God was at work. The hand of the Lord is the hand that gave approval, and there is a hand that work. There is a hand that work. We are servants in those lives. He is pleased with your life. Let them say whatsoever that they want to say. But the hand of God is working my life. It's working my business. It's working my future. It's working my destiny. Akakabonakali esiyobadiko. Oyabonakala siyofana naye. But we are not tail, but we are the head. The hands of God is working. People, they have undermined me, they have underestimated me. Ukhohlwa ukuthi kunezandla zikaNkulunkulu. Wenza umsebenzi owami ungowami. Kanye kunalo usebenzayo. Afika the hand of the Lord in the tomb of Lazarus. siyasebenzayo sisetshenzwe izandla bazalwane. Sisetshenzwe izandla sikaNkulunkulu. Umhlabeni ngithwele isandla sakhe simthinta. Now I know, my beloved ministry, I want to tell you this as I open the service. The hand of the Lord is giving approval.
Oh, yes.
And the hand of God is busy working. They come out in Egypt.
Oh, yes.
They come out with the mighty hand. They come out with the mighty hand. You are still alive because of the mighty hand. You have survived storms after storms. They have used muti, but you have survived because of the mighty hand. The hand of the Lord carried you out through all the pandemic and the COVID-19, but the hands of the Lord carries you. The hands of God fight for you. Don't fight. Don't work according to your ability, but allow God to be at work. God is at work. He will make a way where there is no way. God is at work. He will open doors for you. Don't give up. Don't throw the towel. God is at work. But God is at work. But I want to tell you, God is at work. It's not over with your life. God is at work. God is at work. Can you